Greetings, my dear friends. Today, let us take a moment to pause and reflect on one of the most profound and transformative qualities of the human heart: compassion. Compassion is the ability to feel another's suffering as our own, and the courage to act with kindness and understanding. It is a universal language that transcends borders, religions, and differences, uniting us all in our shared humanity. In this session, I invite you to explore the boundless power of compassion together. Through stories inspired by the teachings of the Buddha, we will uncover the deep wisdom embedded in this simple yet powerful virtue. We will also discuss how to cultivate compassion in our daily lives, fostering inner peace, harmonious relationships, and a more connected world. Take this journey with me as we open our hearts and minds, learning to embrace compassion as a guiding light in our lives. Compassion arises from the recognition of our interconnectedness. In Buddhist teachings, this idea is often illustrated through the concept of dependent origination, paticca-samuppada. This doctrine teaches us that everything in existence is interconnected and interdependent. Just as a flower cannot bloom without sunlight, water, and soil, so too are our lives intertwined with the lives of others. Compassion is not pity, nor is it sympathy. It is a heartfelt wish for others to be free from suffering, accompanied by the willingness to help alleviate their pain. In this way, compassion transforms not only the one who receives it, but also the one who offers it. There is a Buddhist story that beautifully illustrates the power of compassion. Once in ancient India, there was a wise and compassionate king. One day, as he walked through his garden, he saw a bird caught in a hunter's net. The bird was struggling, its small wings flapping frantically. The king gently freed the bird and tended to its wounds. The bird, in its newfound freedom, did not fly away, but stayed by the king's side, chirping gratefully. Later, the hunter approached, demanding the bird be returned to him. The king responded, "This bird's life is no different from yours or mine. It wishes to be free, just as we do. Let us allow it to live its life in peace." The hunter, moved by the king's words, vowed never to hunt again. This story reminds us that compassion has the power to transform hearts. When we act with kindness, we inspire others to do the same, creating ripples of goodness in the world. Why compassion matters? Compassion is not merely a moral virtue. It is essential for our mental, emotional, and even physical well-being. Scientific studies have shown that practicing compassion can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and improve overall happiness. In Buddhism, compassion is viewed as a path to enlightenment. The Bodhisattva, an enlightened being, embodies compassion by dedicating their life to relieving the suffering of all sentient beings. This ideal teaches us that compassion is not a weakness but a profound strength, a force capable of overcoming hatred, anger, and fear. His Holiness the Dalai Lama once said, "If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion." These words remind us that compassion is a gift we give to others and ourselves. When we practice compassion, we dissolve the barriers created by the ego. We stop seeing others as different or separate, and instead recognize the shared essence that connects us all. Compassion bridges gaps, heals wounds, and brings us closer to the truth of our interconnected existence. While it is essential to show compassion to others, it is equally important to extend that same kindness to ourselves. Too often, we are our harshest critics, judging ourselves for every perceived flaw or mistake. Buddhism teaches us to practice metta, or loving kindness, beginning with ourselves. In the Metta Sutta, the Buddha encourages us to wish for our own well-being, saying, "May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be free from suffering." By cultivating self-compassion, we build a strong foundation for offering compassion to others. When we are gentle with ourselves, we create a reservoir of love and understanding that naturally overflows to those around us. Practical steps to cultivate compassion include: 1. Practice mindful listening. When someone shares their struggles, listen without judgment or interruption. Allow them to feel seen and heard. 2. Engage in acts of kindness. Offer help, whether it's as simple as holding the door open or volunteering your time for a good cause. 3. Meditate on compassion. Visualize someone who is suffering and wish for their relief. Repeat phrases like, "May you be free from suffering. May you find peace." 4. Recognize shared humanity. Remind yourself that everyone faces challenges and desires happiness, just like you. 5. Be gentle with yourself. Treat yourself with the same care and understanding you would offer to a dear friend. One day, as the Buddha walked through a village, a raging elephant charged toward him. The villagers scattered in fear, but the Buddha remained calm, standing still with a serene expression. The elephant, sensing the Buddha's compassion and lack of fear, stopped in its tracks and knelt before him. This story demonstrates the power of compassion and calmness in even the most challenging situations. When we act with love and understanding, we can transform aggression into peace. As we conclude, I encourage you to reflect on the role of compassion in your life. How can you bring more kindness into your thoughts, words, and actions? If these teachings resonate with you, I invite you to join me on this journey of exploration by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Together, we can delve deeper into the wisdom of compassion and other timeless Buddhist teachings. Let us strive to make compassion a way of life, bringing light to our own lives and the world around us. Thank you for sharing this sacred space with me today. May your heart be filled with compassion, and may you walk this path with love and peace. Compassion is not just a quality. It is a way of being. It is the recognition of our shared humanity, and the courage to act with love and understanding. May we all embrace the power of compassion, letting it guide us toward inner peace and a brighter world. Let us walk this journey together, hand in hand, with open hearts. Thank you, my friends.